welcome back. Let's start part 2 of Unit 3. Let's learn. After school, David does his homework. After school, David does his homework. Then he studies English. After school, David does his homework. Then he studies English. Every day, Amy sings at school. Every day, Amy sings at school. After school, she practices the piano. After school, she practices the piano. Every day, Amy sings at school. After school, she practices the piano. After school, Ben and Wendy play soccer. On Saturday, they play tennis. After school, Ben and Wendy play soccer. On Saturday, they play tennis. After school, David does his homework. Then he studies English. Every day, Amy sings at school. After school, she practices the piano. After school, Ben and Wendy play soccer. On Saturday, they play tennis. After school. Before school, after school. I, we, they. He, she. I do, we do, they do. I go, we go, they go. He, she does. He, she goes. I, we, they play, practice, sing, study, take, watch. He, she plays, practices, sings, studies, takes, watches. S. He, she, S. Do, go, I, we, they, no S. Do, does, go, goes, play, plays, practice, practices, sing, sings, study, studies, take, takes, watch, watches. Ask and answer. What does he do after school? What does she do after school? He watches TV. She watches TV. What do they do after school? What do they do after school? They play outside. They play outside. Repeat. Watch TV. Watch TV. Take a nap. Take a nap. In the evening, you take a nap. Play outside. Play outside. Not home. Play outside. Go to the bookstore. Go to the bookstore. Play video games. Play video games. Practice the piano. Practice the piano. What does she do after school? She watches TV. What does he do after school? He takes a nap. What do they do after school? They play outside. What do they do after school? They go to the bookstore. What do they do after school? They play video games. What does he do after school? He practices the piano. He practices the piano. Yes or no? Ask questions about the pictures above. Does he, she take a nap after school? Yes, he does. Yes, she does. No, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. Does she take a nap after school? No, she doesn't. Does he take a nap after school? Yes, he does. Do they go to bookstore? No, they don't. Do they go to bookstore? Yes, they do. Do they watch TV after school? No, they don't. Do they play video games after school? Yes, they do. Does he play guitar after school? No, he doesn't. He plays the piano. He practices the piano. That's all for Unit 3, Part 2. See you with Part 3.